Hello, everyone out there in comic book worlds. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about when I was just a young, naive college kid and I was just starting out, trying to get writing jobs, trying to make some kind of cool story happen in the city of Chicago. And I would take on weird jobs. We're talking like Craigslist style weirdos, like total fucking jobs you shouldn't be even be taking. But I wanted to get writing jobs for the theater if I could even. So I ended up doing this weird theater thing, stage thing that was set to Nine Inch Nails and had people doing like full on fight choreography like crazy. Back then, all these weird filmmaker guys were obsessed with Fight Club, and so like everything was people fighting. I don't know, it was ridiculous. But I'll tell you this: I worked really hard on that script. Regardless, it felt kind of like a funky '80s movie in the end, with a lot of cool one-liners. And at the think of it being performed, kind of it got me a little excited. And then of course he promises to pay you on the back end. Oh, you'll get the proceeds, and oh, if we have a sequel, you can get more money. And he kept bragging that he had all these great credentials, so it's going to happen. But what really ended up happening was we raised money for it, and then he took the money and was like, "See you guys. I'm moving out of town. I'm out of town. I'm a grifted man." But when I knew something was rotten in Denmark for sure was when I went to this party that he had to raise money. And I don't know anybody. I'm just the guy who wrote the damn thing. This is like his crew. And they're playing music and lots of alcohol and like hipsters, and everyone's a weirdo. So I thought I'd blend right in. So I end up seeing a table with script pages on it from across the room, across the way. I'm like, hey, that's me. That's my little contribution to this. I wrote the fucking thing. Let's check it out. Maybe I could even brag about it. Scam some chicks with it. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. So I look at the pages. It's not what I wrote. It's not what I wrote at all, man. The guy wrote over it. He had no respect for me as an artist, as a person, what I was trying to make for him. But it was his in the end. So if it's his in the end, he can kind of write over it. But is it respectful? Did I even hear about it? All I can tell you is this: if there's one thing I've learned from day one of being an artist, is that even if you're nobody, because I was nobody, they're going to treat you with no respect. But even if you're somebody like Rob Liefeld, they're going to treat you with no respect. Nothing changes. Let me tell you something. People like Liefeld were part of this great group of amazing American artists who brought in the new American myths that have been the absolute biggest box office makers in like American movie history. And they did really well. Let's just say they did really, really well. And they've been keeping like a dying industry afloat in a lot of ways because they kept it, fun. Of course, now we're getting a lot of bombs. But you would think with Deadpool and Wolverine, they'd be like, Rob Liefeld. They'd be like carrying him in on a golden throne. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Or at least like trying to have some fun. But instead, Rob Liefeld has said in this headline here, it says Deadpool creator Rob Liefeld vows to cut ties with Marvel after Deadpool and Wolverine premiere issues. That's one way to fucking put it. That's one way to put it. See, there's something about you could be a nobody artist or you could be a somebody artist like Liefeld and the guy behind Deadpool, and people still, they don't respect you. You're not the hot thing in the moment. I think America, like you hear in Japan about how respect carries so much more weight there because they know it keeps the veterans deserve it. And I think he deserves it. Let's read this and see if, or maybe he's just is he being a prima donna? Let's find out. I read this. I know what fucking happens, and I'm pissed. Deadpool co-creator Rob Liefeld has declared he has cut ties in all ways with Marvel after he and his family weren't invited to Disney's after party for last July's Deadpool and Wolverine premiere. Liefeld has other gripes with Marvel, involving the placement of creator credits in the film and what he perceives as a lack of respect from the film and television studio's chief, Kevin Feige. Liefeld attended the screening at Manhattan's Lincoln Center and says he posed on the red carpet with the Deadpool and Wolverine creative team, but alleges the photos were deleted before they were posted anywhere. Man, what the hell? Feige, you better get on the phone with Liefeld. It was meant to embarrass, diminish, defeat me, he said, of his experience at the New York premiere on the latest episode of his Robservations podcast. He added that his reps tried to get the Liefeld family into the party, but they were ultimately turned away by the studio's publicity team. Disney is the deciding factor here. To have them say, you and your family are not welcome here, we tolerated you for the screening. At that point, I knew in my heart I couldn't go forward. That is a snub of disrespect. I think he has every right to feel disrespected. And I think Disney, you have to, whoever you're hiring to organize these things, is it a bunch of weird kids? Is it like diversity team? Like, what is going on? Why do they have a problem with the guy who actually created Deadpool? What is going on? What is happening here? I don't get it. But yeah, see how you can work your whole fucking life and dedicate it to one thing. And then even then here in America, we're like, we don't want to see you at the party. No, there's going to be hot young people and we don't want you guys killing the vibe. Some chick somewhere saying the word vibe is not letting Rob Liefeld into that party, you guys. And that boils my blood. Comics are an awesome medium that has changed American storytelling for the better. Superhero comics have their awesome place in that, and they're our new American myths, and I respect them. So I meet the occasional people who are like, dude, I don't do superheroes, man. I don't fucking do them, man. I just can't. They're just so silly. Like, you haven't read the right shit. Superheroes are awesome. And to hear all this weird snubbing is not cool. Hopefully they can fix this. Will they? I don't know. I don't know what Fig is like. Or will they do the classic, like, he was drunk and belligerent and grabbed my balls? Will they fire back? No, I don't think so. I hope not. I think Liefeld's cool. I think artists like him deserve more respect. And many other great veterans of comics that are floating around these days still like making great things for people and having fun. I don't get it. I don't understand the you work your whole life towards something and then like you can't even get into the party afterwards. Like, what the fuck's that? That's a line that should be in the next Deadpool comic, by the way. That's a good line. Not Deadpool. Fuck that. That's my line. Mine. I'm putting in my comic. You work your whole life for something and then you can't get into the party at the end. Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this for a minute and see what you guys thought too. And I don't think he deserved it. And it's kind of obvious to me, but maybe there's more to it that you think I should know. Let me know. I always like to know what's up. So you get it, the full story type thing. I don't think artists are treated with respect, and they make billions of dollars for these fucking corporations. And there's this weird disconnect. And I think corporations from now on need to start respecting our veteran creative artists, badasses that helped shape American culture. Like, let's have a little more respect. All right. Anyway, where's the respect? I don't know. Here's hoping the best for Rob Liefeld and his family going ahead. And let's keep making awesome comics, awesome times in comics. I got more reviews for you guys. I got more movie police I want to do. I'm writing scripts. I'm selling books on my website, risingincomics.com. Everything's awesome right now. 2025 has been awesome. Let's start respecting artists now too. Let's start treating them with the way they deserve. All right. Anyway, we lost a cool artist over dumb shit. Comics still needs its high tea awesomeness. I don't want to see that go away. I respect the other artists that are from the Liefeld era or even like just after or whatever that are kind of like still around grinding. Like, I love those guys. This is really cool. So it's high tea alternatives are out there, guys. And Rob maybe represented that. And do you think they discriminated because of that? I don't know. Maybe it was a bad miscommunication and a bunch of idiots on their side. Who knows? I just know like the disrespect must end. How do you train a culture that's about self-indulgence and having respect for their elders, man? It's messed up. Let's try. All right. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks. And see you next time.
Vont Haunted Castle.